Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. We are in front of the command center of the Brass Citadel. We have level ups, and I won't do my own level up yet because I want to respec first. But for for Joti and Adair, Maya is still with the Royal Deadfire Company waiting to get new orders, I guess, and then coming back to us, I hope at least. Okay, Alchemy, Religion, and then Pillar of Holy Fire. Spiritual Ally. Ooh, why not that? Summons an extraplanar ally loyal to the priest. Salvation of Time. Beseeches the gods for more time, extending the duration of all beneficial effects on allies in the area. Holy hell. If this works with the Ascendant status, that would be amazing. I would get 10 seconds more for Ascendant. I'm not sure if it does. I would probably go for the Spiritual Ally first. What are the passive ones? Improved Critical? Okay, that's normal. You know what it is. Martial Caster reduces the time it takes to complete a weapon summoning spell cast. We don't have that. Quick Summoning reduces the time it takes to complete a creature summoning spell cast. I think that's gonna be useful for the Spiritual Ally. Spell Resistance grants a chance to completely resist the effects of a hostile spell. Let's go for the Spiritual Ally. Actually, we have two. In that case... yeah, I'll do that because that works together, and then the next level up we go for the Salvation of Time. Alright, nice. And then the Air. 11 Athletics, 6 Streetwise, and then... Vigorous Defense... Weapon Specialization. Damage bonus to the fighter's proficient weapons. I think that would be very nice. Tumbling. Unstoppable. Body Control. Yeah, we go for Weapon Specialization. It was just 1 point for him. That means that they have different levels, right? 11th? No. Shouldn't he have 2 as well then? Or... no, because obviously... she's a single class, that's why she gets more points out of it. Alright, we're good. I would say we go to... east exit. No, that's shorter. We go to the tavern to sell things to... Wait a second. I don't think we can already get her, but I can ask.
My hands are feeling better. It's my pride that's still sore.
Would you join my crew now? She looks you up and down considering your offer.
Don't take this the wrong way, but
Alright,
I'm sure you're capable. Let's talk again with...
Alright, next time. We'll try and try again until she's ready to come with us. Okay, Queensbird, the Wild Mare. You come upon a busy city square. The cool waters of Nekitaka's town wells serve poor and rich alike, yet those who gather at them share certain unmistakable features. Tired Amawa visages, yokes borne across labored backs, and tattered Roparu racks. Whether for themselves or their masters, each waits in a long line to claim a bucket full of fresh water. I don't need that. Speak with the locals. The Roparu, long accustomed to ignoring their superiors, pay you little mind, only belatedly realizing that you address them. One of them, an older woman, blinks their dark eyes at you. Ekera. It is Diego. I'm always hearing stories of you. It is said you are a decent person, a younger man chimes in. Not like so many of these foreign sort. A child reaches for your hand. With a growing cascade of murmurs, the crowd unravels between you and the now bubbling wellhead. A black liquid splatters from between the stones of the well, and someone in the crowd screams. A muckman from the Reparo caste steps forward. His boots seem more slush than leather, but his plungers so long he'd fit in with any formation of pikemen. He raises a hand to curdling crowd. Be at ease, Ekera. For what do you flee? I always am cleaning these. He blinks as the undulating formlessness of an ooze bubbles up from the well. He takes a step back, shaking. Go. I'll take care of this. The Amawa drops his plunger and bolts ungainly on shoddy boots. You turn to see a second thick ooze burst out of the well, shredding the well's yolk and scattering the pit stones. Resolve to me, citizens, I'll protect you. I hope that's not for me. I don't know. Cast a spell to freeze the ooze. Yeah, we could do that, I guess. Do you have something like this? Yes. Shadow Flame. Freeze damage and paralyzes. Yeah, that's perfect. Alof's magic wreathes the beastly mire and snaps freezes it. A moment later, the icy totem falls and shatters across the yard. You look to congratulate Alof, but the crowd screams again. You turn to see small balls of ooze escaping the well and plopping onto the ground. They sluggishly roll side to side, getting whatever bearing an eyeless monster might need. Do that thing again, Nekera, Juana yells. With the whoosh and the eyes. There's far too many for one spell to take care of. Me, citizens, I'll protect you. Can I? No, I have to do it myself. Then I can do this. Alright, draw your weapons and attack. You run away, please. I hope these were the smaller ones, not the big ones, because we defeated one of the bigger ones at least. I thought so.
That's it.
Thankfully, those are easy to defeat, yeah. But then we have to defeat smaller ones as well afterwards. Okay. Be careful, they are attacking other people as well. Apparently.
I'll teach you a lesson. That looks like it hurt.
No, you continue here. Just making sure they are not killing civilians. Or any more of the civilians at least. Okay, those two civilians look to be still alive. We lost two of them, but the rest is okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, we saved the other ones. We lost two, but we saved the other ones at least. Okay, can we talk? No, they're still afraid, I see. What can we do? I mean, we saved the majority of them. What? Why were you standing up and coming back? And then... I think we took care of it. Yeah. Well, now let's go to the Wildmere. Alright then.
Now, what can I do for you? You see anything you like?
Sure. First of all, we're gonna sell things that we don't need. Yeah, why not? It's okay. The traps that I never set. Alright. It's good. Okay. We get 3,000 out of it. Very nice. Necklace Brinkandine. There's nothing here. Fill supplies. We are good. I can buy something to drink maybe. Yeah, that would be nice. White Yennefer as well. Merc Brew. That would give +5 Shrimp Crew morale. And therefore it's expensive as hell. Grog is better. It's not that expensive. Ale doesn't give any crew morale, so I don't buy it. Night Market Amulet. Okay, I think that's all we need for the moment. And then... I keep Seraphin because we have this quest in the bathhouse. Maybe we get with...
I'll see you when I see you.
Pelagina a bit. And instead of Alof, Tekehu. I don't like Tekehu, that's the problem. Yeah, he can... okay, we'll take him for a moment. Right, and Jyoti does have to stay. Busy, yeah. We can't take her because she's currently busy. And those two are just, well, hirelings.
At your service, Watcher.
Sure. And then, let's go sleep as well. Wait a second, I forgot to Okay, it costs a bit, but I'll do it anyhow. Yes. Okay, then let me see again what we need. So I was putting everything into mechanics. We will do that again. And then as well, insight and diplomacy, was it? Yeah. Marked Prey and Soul Shock. Yeah, here. Marked Prey is already taken. Why is it already taken? That's weird. Ah, because I'm level 2. Or... But did we have Soul Shock? Yeah, we have. Okay, then it's fine. Because I can't retake those. Level 2 is Wounding Shot. Okay. And then... Again, Mechanics, Insight. Level 3, Vicious Companion. Mechanics, Diplomacy. Level 4, Mind Blades and Gunner. Mind Blades. Ah, I see. I actually wanted to respec Soul Shock as well, which I can't do at the moment, so... But we can do the link... Yeah, I think we have something. I want to give myself a bit of toughness as well, if I can. Right? We do have toughness here, right? Somewhere should be toughness. Or tough, or how it's called. I don't know at which level it would come, but... Let me just go through and see. Stalker's Link, Protective Companion. Yeah, these are things I will take as well in the future. Just wanted to see. Bear's Fortitude? No. Combat Focus, Bull's Will. Strength and Bond. Yeah, Defensive and Strength and Bond. Tumbling. Stalker's Link. Tough. That's here at level 5. Okay, so I can't take it yet. Okay, well, later on then. Anyways. Level 4 was Gunner and Mind Plates. Okay, so I take Gunner. Is this Gunner? Yes, this is Gunner. Blunderbuss, because we're using a blunderbuss. Mechanics, Insight. Level 5, 2 weapon fighting. Not two-handed style. Weapon style. Next, again, mechanics, diplomacy. We are at level 6, so resilient companion is the next one. Resilient companion. Mechanics, insight. Level 7, marksman and draining whip. So for the cipher, it's going to be draining whip. To be a bit faster. And for the ranger, marksman. Marksman. And then mechanics, diplomacy. And level 8, that was the thing. I was here for lingering echoes, but I'm not, it doesn't. It's just the afflictions which I don't use, so maybe Iron Will. I was going to take this later. Iron Will. Penetrating visions. I don't need anything from the other things here, I think, at least at the moment. Secret Horror, Soul Ignition, Pain Link, Fractured Volition. Hammering Thoughts. That's something I might want, actually. The Scythe is able to use the Echoes of Time to drive home strikes from their weapons, increasing their penetration. That would give me more damage output. Gain concentration. Bear's Fortitude. Psychic Backlash would be... No. Snake's Reflexes. Let me see what else we have, just to make sure. Hobbling Shots. Marked for the Hunt. Hobbling Shot or Accurate Wounding Shots. This is something I usually don't take. I mean, I did take Accurate Wounding Shot at the end in the first game, but only as the last level because there was any there wasn't anything else to be doing there. Revive companion might be something when the bear goes down, but I need to bond, and I don't know how to get bond. At least require and consume bond on use. Outside of combat, the ranger's bond is restored, ready to be used in the next encounter. Ah, so I guess I only have it in the beginning of each fight. I can't use any more. How much bond do I have in the beginning? Because I don't know. Probably I just get it by leveling up. The problem though is that I won't ever have enough bond to revive my bear companion, because I always use these two already. They cost 1 and 1 bond. So basically I'm already out of bond always. Evasive roll. Snake's reflexes, predator sense. This is something for later for sure. Defensive bond. I'm not going for the strengthened bond, so... There's Fortitude, Combat, Focus. This is just concentration, Bull's Will. Okay, then I think it's going for Hammering Thoughts to do more damage. Okay. Level 8. Lingering Echoes. Instead of Lingering Echoes, I took Hammering Thoughts. Okay, we go for the Warbow, I guess. Yeah, Warbow it is. Okay, level 9. Mechanics again. Insight. Level 9. Protective Companion. Faithful. Merciless. Wait a second. Resilient. Protective Companion. That's that. Level 10. Mechanics. Diplomacy. Level 10. We have for the Ranger. First Decipher. Recall Agony was it that I had before? Okay. And Takedown for the bear. Which is... it needs 1 bond, so I never use it then. I don't get... How do you get... How... I have to Google this real quick, because I'm always out of bond and I don't know how to get it back. How to... get more. I don't know. Regain bond by becoming brilliant. Having a chanter's use his heart did fill with the light of the dawn phrase, or having a cipher cast ancestor's memory. According to user discussions, okay. Brilliant inspiration causes you to regain resources over time. This can be triggered by flanking all enemies with specific abilities. Brilliant inspiration. Ancestor's memory. This is something I have as a cipher, so I can use that later on. Can be cast on the ranger to restore resources. Okay. Chanter phrase. His heart did fill with the light of dawn. Okay, I have to look for this. Marked for the hunt. Using this ability efficiently can save bond in the long run as it bounces when targets die. Yeah, I should go for marked for the hunt actually. Because takedown doesn't really help me at the moment. I'll just go for marked for the hunt instead of takedown. But now... can still go for takedown later. I don't have takedown combo or brutal takedown in my... Actually, I do have takedown combo later on. But I don't have the bond for it. I'll go for this. I'll have to be careful with the bond then. Well, later on I do go for Ancestor's Memory, but it will take some time until I get there. Okay, Mechanics. Insight. Level 11. Silent Scream for the Cipher. Where is it? Is it one of those? Mental Binding, Amplified Thrust? Ah no, it's probably down here somewhere. Yeah, Silent Scream. I would like to get rid of the Soul Shock now, but I can't because I took it at level 1 and I cannot redo my level 1 decisions, apparently. So yeah. That's how it is then. And we're good. Well, at least now I know that I cannot regain bond like this. We have level ups Pallegina and Tekehu. Pallegina Athletics. History. And... well, we have 2 points to give. Charge, maybe? The fighter dashes across the battlefield in a flash, stunning anyone caught in their path. Oh yeah, I need to take this. And the paladin can command an unconscious ally to get back up with a large instant spike in health. Ooh. Very interesting. I think I'll take it, or... It's the crits. Allies now also converts some incoming hits down to grazes. Now also provides allies with a constant regenerative effect. Oh, that's amazing. I have to. They're all healing over time then. Probably additionally to the one that I have usually. Then Takeho's level up. Athletics. Diplomacy. Oh yeah. Also 2 for him. Rise again and rise again. Yeah, I need the specific one that I've read about before. It's probably one of the later ones, but I don't... what was the name of it? It's definitely not one of the previous ones. Broken by the storm. Safe. Shatter their shackles at the sound. White worms. The shield cracks. Hear revenge swept. Rejoice, my comrades, 2 fingers of daylight. Yeah. I'm checking now which one is the one that I'm looking for. Set there to that purpose. If it's one of the very late ones, then it'll take some time to get there. His heart did fill with the light of the dawn. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. It's the last level. So basically he can't, because he's multi-class. He can't get this one. Power pool resource for allies in the area of effect. Then I have to go with my own power then to get there. Okay, what is this? Cause enemies in the area to be frightened. Revives allies in the area of effect with a small amount of health. I always like to go for these kind of things, so let's do that. I have to just adjust his songs. Moonwell channels lunar energy into a localized source of power, regenerating the health of allies in the area of effect. Even more regeneration. Okay. Now
Speak your mind.
his song, I have to update it. Currently he has recovery time, so be a bit faster. Fortitude will, which we don't need, I think. And stride reflex, friendly aura. Let's take that off. Wait a second. What about the new ones? That's weird, because... Or are these like several ones? Okay. Yeah. You have to... Not enough phrases. Yeah, I guess you have to activate those separately. You can't just put them in here into the songs. Alright. Well then.
You have my attention. You have my attention.
Activate this one,
You
please.
need something.
Tell me.
Okay, the
Ahoy.
rest already
can I do you
has
for?
everything activated.
Hey
That's
there.
good.
Right
We're
here.
good. Just making sure that I go back to the pistols. Yeah. Alright, let's go. It took me over 20 minutes to do all of this. Really sorry. This episode doesn't have so much in it apart from the, yeah, updates and everything. We have to go here to the bathhouse for Seraphin. Okay, let me see. Was it Principe? No. They love to explain further. Let's see. Sorcerer and a gentleman. Question Udine at the Luminous Bathhouse in Nikitaka. Someone named Udine at the Luminous Bathhouse. Perhaps she knows how to contact Romaro. Okay, we need to find Udine or Udine.
Leave it to me.
Maybe upstairs? Oh no, here. We talked to her already, so let's talk to her again.
Unless there's anything you need, please, let me to mine water.
The woman dabs herself with a warm cloth. You're Udine, right? We've heard you know where we can find Romaro.
Oh, you poxy old salt. Spill what you know before we spill your guts.
Seraphin, calm down, goddammit.
Seraphim, you have a rather curious method of making a request.
Indeed.
How often has this worked in your favor?
Well, mayhaps a time or two. Suppose it works best with a gun behind it. Ma'am.
Clearing his throat, he takes an increased interest in his toes.
Seraphim.
She smiles, an expression both sad and kind.
Romaro described you pointedly. He told me that you would come were ye in danger.
Danger? Nay, not I. I do seek him, though. And I feel that he needs me. Feel it in the deep depths of my furry fun sack. If you care for him, you'll be telling me what you know.
He bade me not tell anybody of his plans, ye included. He's left this area, afeard of the danger he fishes on those near to him.
She sighs, a long, pained sound accompanied by a wince. Please help my friend Udine. He loves Romaro like a father.
He's the nearest thing I got to kin. Why didn't he trust me?
Seraphin's head drops.
He did trust you. He trusted you wholly.
Udine frowns at Seraphin, her eyes wet.
I'll tell you, and trust you to con best what to make of the conning. Romaro treated me as galleon for mine clipper. A stuggy trade, surely, but he insisted that he needed the speed.
I have no idea what you just said. Traded me his galleon for mine clipper. Ah! They switched the ships, so Romaro got the clipper and she took his galleon. A stuggy trade, surely, but he insisted that he needed the speed. Okay, so he has the clipper and the clipper is faster. Okay.
I can't tell you what he intends, but he set sail for Sayuka, intending to replenish there. That's everything I con, for whatever good it does you.
He gave up the sorcerer. And for what? An elven clipper? Makes as much sense as Doug's on a drake cap. He'd be easy catchings for any freebooter after his hide.
Who is hunting Romaro besides Malnage?
That salted cockfarce be the biggest threat, sure as shit. But others will want that bounty too. Not to mention a favour comes with it.
Strange that your good friend is trying so hard to avoid you. Seraphin blinks, nose twitching, his ears angled slightly back.
Surely thinks he's protecting me. Stubborn as I seem, Captain Watcher, Romaro makes me look the dabbler.
Well, we should hurry to Sayuka.
Aye, Cap, you've read my mind. And here with me thinking that were my skill in particular.
He winks. Takeo rocks back on his heels, nodding to himself. Jyoti nibbles on her lips to hide a spreading smile. I think it would be funnier if I wasn't a cipher. But I actually am a cipher.
Thank you mightily, lass. Enjoy the baths.
He bows to Udine.
Safe travels. The wages of war catch ye up soon or soon.
Well then,
Hey there.
next stop will be Arkemyr's. Well, yeah, Arkemyr's manor. Actually, it looks so big from here. I didn't remember it like this big. Alright, the dark cupboard is there as well. Okay,
Right
let's
there.
go. It seems like we're allowed to meet him there, so I hope that he won't attack us. We're almost at 100 HP. I wish I could have taken tough already to be able to get more out of it, but yeah. Well, as soon as we get there, maybe I can respec to get it or something. Yeah, save and go inside. Please, no attacks this time. Seems like they are... Yeah, they're just allowing us here now. I'm not quite sure where to go. We just know that we're supposed to meet him here. And we just talk to this imp, maybe?
No, I cannot do that.
I would like to talk to the imp. Enjoy house ground stink. What? Ground stink? I'm looking for Arkemyr.
Give me a real challenge.
Oh, here. Alright, there he is. Let's talk.
I trust you had no trouble finding the place.
Of course, we knew where it was. Sighing, Arkemyr glances up from a roll of parchment. He takes up a quill and draws several lines across a calendar entry, digging the nib hard enough that scratching fills the silence.
Nekitaka is either a testament to the ancient Huana's love of labyrinths, or their hatred of straight lines.
He grimaces and rearranges several of the objects situated around his desk. Each Natuhuana has set the bones of the city at crooked angles.
Sadly, I did not invite you here for a discussion of city planning. I warn you to stay your hand and treat with me better than you did poor Consulate.
He pauses to study your reaction with interest. Consulate didn't give me much of a choice. Sighing, he raps his knuckles on the top of his desk.
But let us get to the business of the hour, shall we?
He opens his palms.
My estate was recently burgled. My vault breached.
He sighs, drawing a sheaf of papers closer and then pushing them away. He knows that it was me. I know, I was the one who burgled it.
How very pleasing to hear an honest admission.
I'm not stupid, he knows it already.
At the Circle's behest, I'm expected to show restraint in these dealings.
His nails dig into the armrest of his chair. A tearing sound fills the silence between you.
If you imagine that imp blood is easy to remove from carpet, I invite you to clean up after yourself.
Ugh.
One hopes that Rawatai knows how to properly archive the Harappo epic.
Is there cultural history as much as the Huanas?
Did I ask a question?
Arkemyr glances to the left and right. He waits before continuing.
The Circle of Archmagi wishes for us to put this unpleasantness in the past with a gesture of good faith.
When he finishes his air quotes, his elbow knocks over an inkwell. Arkemyr simply glares at the spilled ink until it retreats back into its receptacle. Okay, very nice. Do you want me to steal the Harappo epic back?
An amusing project. But no. The Circle has expressed concerns about a certain mobile deity.
Yeah, I know.
Deadfire is a fragile place, and a blundering soul drain like Aethys can damage more than just castle keeps.
The Deadfire will be lucky if any of its reefs endure this long walk of his.
Indeed. It isn't our desire that you apprehend the deity. That simply isn't practical. We need your help in preparing for the worst possible outcome.
Arkemyr presses his thumb down on a spider crawling across his desk. His upper lip pulls back with delight. This isn't just restitution, the Circle is worried.
We do not worry. We measure, and the resulting value dictates action. You are only involved because it is advantageous for knowledge of the Circle's involvement to remain discreet. The wizard Bikana installed an observatory due northeast of Nekitaka. For your absolution, the Circle asks that you locate her research.
What are you hoping to learn from the stars?
That the Circle's concerns are utterly unfounded, of course.
His eyebrow arches up.
No doubt you'll recognize the appropriate documents. You have an eye for valuables.
Why ask me and not Bikarna?
She vanished from academic research, and therefore her livelihood. All signs point to her lab being abandoned.
Well, I'll get your research notes.
Fair warning. A vessel flying the sigil of the Torn Bannerman set a course for the observatory.
Browning, Arkemyr sifts among his correspondence until he sets upon the one he seeks.
I have every reason to believe they travel armed.
The elite mercenaries we faced off at the siege of Graghold.
Did I inquire after your personal history?
Arkemyr sneezes into his sleeve and grimaces.
My interest begins and ends at a single point. That someone of great means desires abandoned arcane research.
I see.
Research which we disregarded.
He clears his throat and glances away.
Come back alive. Or not at all. Now, if you don't mind, I have a manor to restore. And a household staff to replenish.
He bites his lower lip and narrows his eyes at you.
Hey there.
Alright, there's one thing I wanted to do still
Leave it to me.
before we end this episode, and that is talk to Fasina, I think was her name. You know, the one that was here in the dark cupboard. Fasina, yes.
Do you look for something in particular?
Fasina leans in and cocks her eyebrow. Yeah, you don't seem very happy here. Why not voyage with me for a change? Sighing, Fasina leans her weight on the countertop and surveys your surroundings.
Madiko. I fought so hard to get here, but I won't miss a splinter of this place.
Though she doesn't raise her voice, she pounds the countertop as if she had.
Hey, Im! I quit. For what it is worth, I have not enjoyed a moment of our time together.
Huh? Make Master angry. Arkemyr will grow a turnip in nasty Fasina's mouth.
The imp looks ready to say more, but hesitates.
Be safe. Many horrors out there.
His tone softening, his eyes downcast. The imp gestures dismissively toward the door, offering no further elaboration.
Agrasima, I think. Corres.
Fasina gives the imp a quizzical look.
Wherever you're headed, it can't be worse than here.
Smiling a little, she flashes you a casual salute. Nice, we have a new member of the party. I think she's just a wizard. For my purposes, it was... yeah, because wizards are best if they have access to their highest levels. So let me just see... Wizard, yes. Arcana, Inside History, a wizard. Instead of Decay.
I will remain.
And we have level ups for her. Let me first take a look at what she's wearing, obviously. She likes to slouch a little. And she's wearing Evalian clothing only. I don't think I have any better for you. Probably not. Resistance to Dexterity Afflictions. You have Constitution and Intellect. Cruelty and Curious. Sorry, we'll give this to her for now. Can I change this to something more fitting? Okay, that's a bit too much. Actually, it was quite nice to have it a bit purple. Darker purple, maybe. You would need something to wear, yeah. Fasina's Grimoire. Something to wear on your head, I mean. Fine wand. I don't have any other... I don't have armor, which is not a big deal, we just find something. Medium. I think I'll give you this armor. Why not? Light armor as well, and... But, yeah. I could level it up to be superb, for example. I don't have the money, though, because I want to... Like, you know, I want to have a better ship. Chance to reflect spells, beneficial effect duration, hostile, arcane extension. I think I can make that happen. Yes. For 3,000, I think that's alright. The kitchen stuff. I already have Wild Barrage, right? Yes. So I'm not changing that. Frantic Reload I have as well. Okay, no, I'm not going to do anything here. Okay, then. Okay, we'll find some more clothing for her in the future. And then more level ups. Okay, let's do that still in this episode before I end it. Arcana, Diplomacy and History. Was it right? Or was it Insight and History? Let me just check again. Fasina, Insight and History. Which is good because she already has points in Insight and History. Let's go. Chillfog, Jolting Touch, Fleet Feet, Spirit Shield. Let's go for the Spirit Shield first. Then History. Oh, 2 points actually. Of course, 2 points. I don't know why I thought it was more. It was just 1. Combusting Wounds, Necrotic Lane, Merciless Gaze, Binding Web. It is always good healing. She doesn't use weapons, so that's not needed. Grimoire Slam. Arcana. Insight. Should I go for the Fetid Karas? I think so, yes. She is using wands. She could also go for a scepter then. Arcana, History, level 3, Arcane Dampener, Draining Touch, alters the perception of time for enemies in the area of effect, lowering their action speed and stride. Noxorious Burst, maybe that one. Wait. Caster draws upon their life force to gain the swift and inspiration and action speed at the cost of their health. No, not that one. Sorry. Combat focus? Yeah, combat focus and... Nauseous Burst, yeah. Arcana, Insight. Then... Corrosive. I think I'm going for a lot of poison from her. I don't know if it's fitting, but I like to be a bit thematic. Here, dimensional shift. Oh, that's actually not bad. We already have something of these. Let me go for the shift. And one passive one then. Spell shaping. Why not this one? Heart of the Storm. I think I'll go for the Spirit of Decay then. Athletics. Insight. And then... I'll go for Iron Skin, or... no, for Spell Shaping. And we take the last one, the Rod. Arcana, History. Should be almost there. Immobilized? Yeah, why not? This is one I cannot take. Alter Slumber. Safeguard. Creates a spike of pure magical force that deals pierce damage and causes a foe only blast explosions when striking. Well, she is a conjurer, so I guess that makes sense to use some conjuration things. Transmutation, acid poison, frost. This is transmutation, enchanting, and enchanting. What do we have here? Extra pockets, farcasting. I think farcasting might be good. Or Tuth. Rapid casting. Arcana. Insight. Go for farcasting. Arcana. History. And it was only Arcana, right? I'm just trying to make sure. Fascina? Yeah, it's right. It's correct. She's the expert in Arcana. We already have those here. This one is not possible because we... Invalid subclass. Death Ring. Arkemyr's Capricious Hex. I can take this. That's interesting. I'll take it. Enchanting, I think. Yeah, this one I cannot take. Conjuration. I'll take this one then. Arkemyr's Capricious. Okay, and here, improved critical martial caster. Weapon summoning spells class. Cast. Quick summoning. It's to completely resist. Well, I don't have anything that can cast creatures, right? I think I'll take this one at the moment, because I don't have any creature casting at the moment. Maybe have something in the... in her grimoire. Okay, but we'll check this another time. This took some we're way past the time we should be, but I wanted to get this done. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Until then, bye bye.